Hello! Alright, so I just got out of the shower and I'm about to apply my Diva Frizz-Free Volumizing Foam cocktailed with my Innersense I Create Volume. So I'm going to do this in my hand. A really good rule of thumb to follow is to mix something in your hand. I'm going to do 2 pumps of that. Mix something in your hand before you put it in your hair. Can't even tell you how much that was, but oh gosh, maybe a dime size amount. So there they are together. I'm going to rub it together. If it creates little white clumps, we know that's not a good combo. No clumps. Looks nice and smooth. All right, let's put that in. Can you see me? All right. I'm going to go over the back side of my hair, over the front of my hair. I'm going to work that into my roots a little bit. Right here. And I'm going to scrunch it up. And I like to sort of scrunch and pump, try to get it up into my hair shaft as much as possible. Now I'm really just trying to squeeze out some excess water. Sorry, I have my tacky water cup in the corner there. Oh, YouTube, don't judge me too harshly. All right, I think we're good there. Now I'm going to take my I Create Hold. All right, less is more with this stuff, so start small. I'm just going to start with that. Emulsify it really good. Their products really open up like a fine wine when you emulsify them. Okay. Same type of technique. Spread it over. I'm not going to smooth it into my roots though. That's too much product in my roots for me. Alright, that feels like it was enough gel. Maybe bordering on a little bit too much. But my hair feels nice and coated. And a tip I learned from the Polished Curl on YouTube is to scrunch until I can't feel the product in my hair anymore. And I cannot tell you how much that tip has helped me a ton. It makes a huge difference. So I'm just going to keep scrunching until I really don't feel it anymore. So when I scrunch, I squeeze at the top and then I let go with my hands and sort of let it fall each time. Because I don't want to pull those curls out. I need to encourage these babies as much as possible. All right, I don't feel anything. One more scrunch for good luck. There we go. All right, I'm going to plop this hair on top of my head for the next 5 minutes or so. And then I'll diffuse. I'll be back with you shortly. See you in a while. Hello there. All right, so I've just taken down my plop, squeezed out some excess product and flipped my head over. And now I'm checking out what I'm working with here. So I kind of don't really like what's happening right there. So I'm going to move some things around gently. Pull this out of its curl clump, try to move it over. Let's see what else. I've got a giant clump right here. That's too big for me for in the front of my hair. So what I'm going to do is separate it into a couple of smaller ones and kind of try to gently do that based on who's really sticking together. Wait a second here. Let's see you. And I just try to spin them a little bit. My hair is obviously not as curly as some other people on Instagram or YouTube that you might follow, but I think spinning them a little bit helps that clump to stay formed. Okay. Ooh. There's another one. There's another one. Okay. The rest of that's looking pretty good to me. So I'm going to go ahead and start diffusing. Now, one thing I am planning to do with my products here is this master's method halfway through my drying time, just on that straight section of my hair, because I like to make sure that that has a little bit more texture to it. Otherwise, it will be pretty straight and pretty obviously straight compared to the rest of my hair. Ooh, I don't like what that one's doing. I know the longer you look in the mirror, the more you find things you want to fix. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna stop looking in the mirror. Okay, so I'm gonna take my Diva foam and my I Create volume that I put in my hair before I put in my plop and do this halfway through. So I'm gonna start diffusing, and then I'll come back with these two and cocktail them in my hand again, because we know those will safely work together. And I'll apply that and then finish diffusing. So I'll show you that method in just a minute. So I've just finished diffusing this side of my hair. I tend to, everybody does things in the same order. I always do this side first, and then I come over and do my left side. So it's had some time to air dry, and now I'm going to diffuse this just for a minute. Just so I can see what I'm working with. Okay, I'm gonna do this front section real quick. Load that up. Load up that diffuser. Get in there. Try to pick up my roots a little bit there. Okay, not bad, but you see this section? It just always wants to be straight. I don't want that. I did not want that at all. So, here's what I'm gonna do. All right, a little hot water. And we're going to make the same cocktail we did earlier. And the only reason I'm doing this as a cocktail, well, I'm doing it for two reasons. I'm experimenting today, so let's see how this works. And I want to make sure these products play well together. So, this time I'm going to put a little bit of this in my hand first so I can see how much I'm using. Okay, I know you're not going to be able to see this because my hand's wet, but it's like a dime-sized amount, maybe smaller. And then just like half a pump of my Diva foam. I'm going to wet this hand too. 2 wet hands with hot water and emulsify that together. And man, these products are concentrated. They go a long way. And I'm going to smooth that over. I'm going to get down here as well. I think this is called rope scrunching, when you kind of grab it and go like kind of sideways just to get it in there. And now, this is why you want your hands wet, because you don't want your hair to stick to your hands. I'm going to scrunch that up. I feel like it's sticking a little bit, so I'm going to wet my hands again. Try to lift that up from my scalp a little bit. And hold it for just a second. All right. Of course, I have to wash my hands. I hate the way products feel on my hands. I don't know how people on those cooking shows can like work with olive oil and then immediately go into something else. They have to be secretly washing their hands between takes. I just know it. Okay, so got that all in. Close up my products. Let's diffuse and see if that's making a difference for us. Let's see how much volume I'm getting out of this. Volumizing lotion. gonna switch to cool. These products really do decrease drying time a lot. So if you're in a hurry to get out of the house, look at that. That's much better. If you're in a hurry to get out of the house, these are good products to use because they won't leave you needing to let your hair dry for a long time. All right, let's finish this up and see what we got. All right, it's that time. Let's take these clips out and see what we've got. Oh goodness. How many of them do I have in this hair? Actually, not that many. 6? Let's see. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Not bad. Alrighty. Alright, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to flip my head upside down and ruffle my roots, and then I'm going to take about a pea-sized amount of the Innersense Quiet Calm Curl Control and emulsify that between my hands until it's nice and warm, and then run that over my hands. Run that over my hair and then scrunch out the crunch. So here we go. First steps first. Ruffle my roots. A big chunk of gel right there. Didn't know that was there. Okay. All right, with my head still upside down. Maybe a little bit more chickpea size. That's what I ended up with, so that's what I'm using. I look like Cousin It right now. Can you guys see me at all? All right. Here we go. Run it over. And scrunch. I like the little bit of added weight and bounce that the Quiet Calm Curl Control adds to my hair. I'm a big fan of that, and it smells like oranges and vanilla, and honestly, I just love the smell. I've started liking using it on second day hair too, just because it smells so good. That piece probably needs to go back over there. All right. Looks pretty good. I'm happy. All right, guys, this is about the 87th time I've tried filming this video today, so I'm gonna try to just get through it at this point. Okay, so these are my results from today. I'm very happy with them. This is held up through a very windy, cold walk from my car into my child's preschool and back, and it was a harrowing walk. It was very, very windy, but this has held up really, really well. I haven't done anything to it. I'm really happy with this product. I love I Create Hold. I wasn't sure I liked it the first couple times I used it, and now I'm in love with it. It smells jasmine-y. I like it. It's very perfumey. I love it. I think it smells classy and elegant. It works well. It's certainly not a hard hold gel, but it really has been holding up for me with a lot of good like curl memory almost. And my hair on second day is awesome. I get really good second day hair with this stuff. So I highly recommend this. I Create Hold. Sorry. Okay. So that's my favorite. I'm going to talk about everything else that I used today really quickly. So let's run through those. Okay, I do tend to use a lot of products. It's true. So Shea Moisture Manuka Honey and Mafura Oil Intensive Hydration Conditioner. This was my pre-poo treatment. And I don't do this year round. I've just been doing it in the wintertime when it's colder outside and the dew points are lower, and it really helps with static and with your hair feeling just kind of tangly. So I left this on my hair for maybe 2 minutes before I washed it out with my brand new, just bought today, Shea Moisture Jamaican Black Castor Oil Shampoo. My curly friend on Instagram, CurlySue291, recommended this, and I like it. I think it's a good one. This says it's a sulfate-free, clarifying. Your hair probably loves protein too, so maybe give it a shot. I think I got this at TJ Maxx for $4.99. I'm so proud of myself when I get a bargain. So this was really nice, and it smells very, very pepperminty. More than I would have thought. It smells like a stick of gum, but it worked really well, so I'm happy with it.
You can't beat $5. Okay, so then from there I used primarily Innersense products with the exception of my favorite. Oh, I love this stuff so much. Such a good curl enhancer. Just gotta have a curl enhancer. And it plays well with the Innersense products. So let's talk about those. As my leave-in conditioner today, I used the Color Radiance Daily Conditioner from Innersense. And I love this stuff because, well, I love all of their products because they're very concentrated. So you don't have to use a lot. You can use this as your rinse out conditioner and you can use a little bit of it as your leave-in conditioner as well. And it smells so, it's like it's herby. It's grass. It smells just like fresh cut grass. I really like it. I didn't like the smell at first. It kind of threw me off because the first one that I smelled was the Quiet Calm Curl Control, which is very sweet and vanilla citrusy smelling. And this one's much more herby, naturey, fresh cut grass smelling. But I really, really love it. So then I followed that up with a little cocktail of I Create Volume and my Diva Frizz-Free Volumizing Foam that I cocktailed in my hand and applied. And you know I love this stuff. I don't know if I'm sold on this yet. Like, I don't know if I've really found a place for this in my routine. I want to love it because I know a lot of people who do love it. I need to find other ways of using it. But I mean, I just don't feel like my hair is any more voluminous than it normally is. I think I definitely have some pretty good volume in here. I'm really after crown and root volume, and I don't get quite as much of that. So that's what I was hoping for, and I haven't gotten that with this so far. So I'll keep trying it different ways, and when I find a way that makes it awesome and makes my hair sing, I will let you know. All right, and then of course I came up and used my I Create Hold after that, maybe I don't know, a half golf ball sized amount, a strawberry sized amount of this. I don't know, I'm trying to come up with some fruit or something to give you an idea, but anyway, my I Create Hold. So I love that stuff, you know I do. And then and then of course I did a little bit of Smasters with the volume and my Diva Frizz-Free Volumizing Foam halfway through Diffusing. And I think that actually came out really well on this side. I'm really pleased with the way this side came out. I think next time I use those together, I'll do it on this side. I feel like this side came out just a little bit frizzy today, and it could have used a little bit more love. So next time, these I will be using all around. Smasters everywhere. Smasters for everybody. And then, of course, I let my gel cast from my I Create Hold sit in my hair for about 20 minutes. Normally, I like to leave my cast in for about an hour just to really set my hair for the day, but I didn't have time, so I scrunched it out a little bit early. It was completely dry, but the cast wasn't in just as long as I would have liked, and used a little bit of the Quiet Calm Curl Control to scrunch that out. And this stuff, I just love the way this stuff smells. It's like hair perfume. It's wonderful. So I highly recommend these three. I love them. When I find a place for volume, I'll let you know. But those are my results for today. I mean, overall, I'm really happy with it. I really, really like it. I just want this one to work for me. I'll be working on this one. So if you guys have questions, as always, please leave them below. I'm always happy to help in any way I possibly can. And I hope you guys have a great, great curl day. And I'll talk to you soon. Have a great one. See ya. Bye.